Jim, how disappointing is that?
Yeah, extremely, Rob. Disappointing and very frustrating. We'd done enough, I felt, in that game to win. We had numerous chances, over 20 goal attempts, 8 or 9 of those on target. We've hit the bar in the first half. We've had one cleared off the line from Christian Ramirez. And we had ourselves in front on 2 occasions, and that should have been enough to win the game this afternoon. Unfortunately, 2 key moments in the game have cost us dearly. We shouldn't be conceding from the 2 set plays the way we did, albeit the first one for me, should never have got to the point where Dundee get the free kick, because Charlie Adam has clearly struck Lewis Ferguson in the face on 2 occasions in that particular moment. John Beaton's got a great view of it, and he's got to stop the game, give us a foul, and possibly book Charlie Adam. But he allows the game to play on, give away a soft free kick, and then we don't deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, both free kicks. How do you review those 2 Dundee goals? I mean, who should be taking responsibility, or is it a collective?
No, listen, I don't like pointing the finger at any individuals. I mean, I think both free kicks are very soft. I think if you watch them back, Declan Gallagher's out in the wide area, but Dundee guy makes a real meal of a slight touch on the shoulder and throws himself to the ground. The second one, Charlie Adam uses experience. Marley Watkins bumps him and he goes over and he gets the free kick. But we know the quality that Charlie has got from those dead ball situations, and that's what he brought to the game when he came on. But as a group, I just said that to the players in there, somebody needs to take responsibility. We, as a team, the nearest man to it needs to be going and getting their head on that ball. And unfortunately, the Dundee guy has done it on 2 separate occasions, and that's what's cost us today.
I know your point is that Aberdeen could have scored more goals today, but 2 goals should have been enough, and especially when you get one on 81 minutes, you're thinking at that stage you can manage the game out, presumably. Yeah,
absolutely. We scored a good second goal. Ross McCrory done really, really well at the edge of the box, and got a tidy finish into the bottom left corner. And yes, that should be enough. We should manage the game a lot better than at that particular moment. We didn't, and that's the bottom line. But if you don't take the chances, when they come along, as I said, I think we should have been 3 or 4 goals to the better before we even get into that situation. So look, anything I say here, it'll sound like excuses, and I'm not one for making excuses. There was an awful lot of things going on within the game that I could point out. I mean, the pitch was a disgrace in my opinion. It was shocking. It didn't make for any kind of spectacle at all. Balls bobbling around all over the place. Vinny is through on goal, beats the defender, and because of the state of the pitch, you can't get control of the ball. But these are all things that we could point to. The fact of the matter is we've not won the game today because we've not took responsibility in those 2 key moments where the cross comes into our box. We've got to be better in those situations. We can talk about referees' decisions all we want. We've got to take more responsibility there.
The only good news is that there is still a chance of top 6 next weekend.
Yeah, I mean, obviously if we won the game today, then it would be in our hands next week. We would have been sitting in the top 6 just now, and knowing if we went and beat Ross County, it was all done. The fact is, we still need to go and beat Ross County and hope then that Hibs don't win their game. Hearts will be desperate to get a victory against Hibs, no doubt, in the Edinburgh Derby. You could say the Hearts are probably the favourites going into it, but it's one of those games that can go either way. All we need to do right now is dust ourselves down after this afternoon. We can't feel too sorry for ourselves next week. We've got to go and work hard, prepare properly, and put a team on the park that's going to give us the best opportunity of taking maximum points.
Hoping for a great turnout next weekend. There was a great turnout this weekend, wasn't there? 3,500, best part of it. Who got a great view of Ross McCrory's goal, great celebrations, and they were hoping at that stage, obviously as we all were, that was the winner. Yeah,
look, I mean, I'm sure they all feel just as flat as myself, the staff and the players do right now. But yeah, I mean, look, they've been brilliant since I've came in, and today it was remarkable. It gives me a real understanding of the size of the club that I'm at when you see that kind of travelling support. 3,500 of them to come down from Aberdeen to get behind the team in the manner that they did was absolutely brilliant. I wish we could have sent them away with all 3 points in the bag. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that, but please God, they'll all come out in great numbers next weekend, get behind the team the way that they did, and hopefully we can go and secure top 6.
Yeah, let's hope for the best next weekend. Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Rob.